last Friday, my father unexpectedly died, as you got from the title. And it's hit me kind of hard, and a lot of people, there's a piece of us all missing. But here we are today, and I'm playing Nintendo. So let us tonight recreate some of that magic. Remember my dad. I'm going to tell some stories about Nintendo and my dad, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about dads. It's going to be good. So, tribute to dads, not just mine, everybody's. Love you, dads. So, tonight we're going to start off with ice hockey. So, shall we? Before people start complaining that I'm not playing no games, let's get it going. I think we'll turn that down there. How's everybody think about the sound there? Now, if you're just tuning in, by the way, my name is Bob Hammerstone. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. This is that tribute, and I would like to pass it on. So, in memory of my dad here, let's get it going. Oh. So this ice hockey for Nintendo. Actually, I have right there the box, so you can see it in the back. Let's get it going. All right. Oh, I gotta figure out the buttons. Aha, we're here. So my dad and me used to play this game. So I think you go. My start and select buttons are messed up here. I gotta figure out which one is I'm pressing. Okay. Oh, who do we want to play? Let's play Russia, huh? Yeah. Okay, fat. I'm not gonna do a skinny. I think I'm gonna do 2 fat, 2 medium. I think that sounds pretty good. So this used to be me and my dad's game. We used to play this thing. I had these generic Legos. They weren't real Legos. And I made this, an ice hockey. Oh, jeez. They're coming raw, folks. Get them. I made a trophy, though. And, and I took a piece of paper and I wrote on it. Oh, that's 1 point for us. 1 point for Dad, everybody. And I wrote on that, like, ice hockey trophy. Me and my dad would play for that trophy. And whoever won it, we would gloat. Oh, we would make the other person feel so bad. It was so fun. We knew it was, too, at the time. I don't know why I took apart the trophy eventually. I think I built something. I built something else. Stupidly. I wish I had that. I'd kill for that trophy. Get off me, skinny. Oh, we're battling. Yeah, we got it. We got it. The classic NES sport games. Because we just kind of, eventually we disconnected. I think the Nintendo. We just had a Commodore 64 and a Super Nintendo hooked up, oddly enough. But yeah, I was playing like a Commodore 64 for a while. My mom got it for free from her job. And it was actually really, really good. And if anybody's just tuning in, make sure you give that thumbs up. Make sure you tell the YouTube algorithm you want to support dads. Rest in peace to my dad who... Oh, jeez. Well, we don't have to win anyways. Dad knows that we'll love him. I got my live chat over here, everybody. So if you want to chat, feel free. Or if not, we can observe silence. So also, we had some other games that we enjoyed playing. I'm gonna play a game of this. I think then I'm gonna move on to probably Commando or Jackal. I don't know yet. Because we love those games. I remember playing those games with them. We never actually bought Commando or Jackal, but I remember renting them multiple times. I remember going to the store specifically with my mom. My dad said we rented Commando and we had such a good time playing it. He had a joystick. Oh, I saw that one coming. I was slow. He had a joystick though, and you can hit auto fire on it. And playing Commando, it was really fun because I think there's like 3 different levels or something that it repeats itself. I remember he got pretty far up in there. He was always good at games. Like, it would take him a while, and he would just like really kind of think about them and just master them, you know. However, I was good at games too, and I beat him often in the ice hockey. It was always so fun. Dads. Oh, Dad, you gotta love them. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, to my tribute live stream to my dad. Ah. Get off my back. This is for my dad. Oh, yes. Another one for the dads. Screw Russia. How's everybody doing? Let's play tribute live stream. We're playing NES Classics. My dad, when he actually bought the Nintendo, I would say within the first year. And he bought just like a chunk of games with it. And most of them were black box games. I actually have most of the boxes somehow. Still to this day. Volleyball was one. Ice hockey, which isn't a black box game, but I mean the art style is pretty much the same. And anybody knows it looks like Chuck Norris on the cover? It looks like Chuck Norris. I'm serious. I'm gonna get the cover during halftime to show everybody. You got volleyball, golf. Oh, we're going to play some golf next. That's what we're doing, folks. Booyah, Dad. That one's for you too. 4-2. Kicking Russia. Sabote. Boski. As they say in Russianese. Here we go. Yeah, it's been a tough time, though. I mean, I lost my grandpa when I was, I think, a sophomore or junior in high school. But I was just so young and retarded back then, I didn't really know what I was doing. I definitely missed him. You know, I cried, I remember, privately, but then my grandma, you know, she didn't die until 4 years ago, actually. She was around forever. I would hang out with her all the time, and we knew she was going to pass away eventually. She was getting real old and kind of feeble, you know. My dad, you know, as far as we were concerned, he was, you know, he was having some health problems, but we thought everything was under control. He was going to the doctor and getting some tests done. And then it was like the first day of spring. Good day, you know. And he emerged from his winter hibernation and went out with his little handsaw and was like cutting these bushes back that grew through a gate that he made, this huge ass gate, because where he lives there's deer, so this gate I swear is like 6 feet tall. But it's cut. Yeah, he cut all these bushes back and he cleared it and everything, and I guess he just fell over and passed on, you know what I mean? There's more to the story. Chuck Norris, come on, focus there. Hold it up close. Chuck Norris, anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, if that is not Chuck Norris, who the hell is it? Chuck Norris probably threatened Nintendo, was like, I'm gonna beat all y'all asses if you don't let me on the cover of your game. And they knew it was Chuck Norris, and they knew he could do it. You know, Japan, where Nintendo's stationed, I mean, they're full of tough people, but come on, Chuck Norris? No, oh, Jesus. No, Chuck Norris could take on all of Japan and win. Come on, it's Chuck Norris. Anyways. Thank God for Chuck Norris. We're still winning here. We still got 6 minutes. If you're just tuning in, everybody, my name is Bob. Welcome to my tribute stream. Welcome. And make sure you give that thumbs up. I'm not joking, everybody. It really helps the algorithm to know that you support this video and you want it to spread like a virus. And this is my tribute stream. Please, if you go to Spread any video. Do it this one, please. Jesus. They're coming hard. Oh. You know, crazy enough, I actually have an R. Kelly video that spread it like wildfire, and I didn't intend for it. I did it as a joke. And it got like 11,000 views so far. And it's spreading like wildfire, like a virus. Man, that skinny got me. Alright, we're gonna win this. I gotta concentrate. Boom! Oh! Get it. Dang, let's get it. Let's get it, fatty. Come on. Tribute stream. Alright, here we go. Oh. Let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Fight, fight. Oh, the ground is getting hyped. My throat's kind of parched. Oh. Dang, the crowd is hyped. See how this game, I love this game. It's getting you hyped. And remember, this is from the 80s, early 80s, folks. This is one of the best Nintendo games, two-player Nintendo games by far. I'm not joking. Oh. This might go down to a playoff. Oh, it's going to go down to a playoff. A shoot-off, I think. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it. This is crazy. Nail biter. Yes. Nail biter, come on, Dad. Ah. Yes. Jesus. Ah. This is fun, just like I remember it with my dad, man. Everybody, I'm telling you. Let's see if we can wait a little longer. Dang. Do we just keep going? Oh. Is it over? Oh, we're playing again. Jeez. 2 minutes. Here we go. Thumbs up if you like an ice hockey. Yes! Yes, there's no goalies. I forgot. I forgot. This is so... me and my dad have been here so many times. You gotta understand, when I played this with my dad, it was a long time ago. Back in the days when there was no bullshit between you, you know? Uh-oh. No. Come on. Come on. Let's concentrate. Yes. Yes. That's what we gotta do. Connect. Connect. For Dad. Here we go. Thumbs up if you're watching. Thumbs up. Oh. No. This is hype. This is so hype. This is possibly the best game ever made. So overlooked. No. No. Get it. No. Shit. No goalies. Yes, I caught it. This is crazy. Oh, thumbs up, tribute, stream. Love you, Dad. It's impossible. The impossible task. Because they shoot you out, you can't stop it. I keep bouncing it back. Let's see if we can do it this time. Channel the chi. Damn it. This is the never-ending. This is okay. This was our favorite game. Screw you, skinny guy. Oh, I thought that one was gonna go in. That's it. On to the next period. 2 minutes. Here we go. Thumbs up if you like this game. It's a nail biter, folks. I remember me and my dad playing games, and it was the same thing back then. Boosh. Point for you, Dad. Point for you. It hurts when you lose them. I'm sure it's gonna hurt for a lifetime. No. But what can you do but play your favorite games? And remember, that's what we're doing here, folks. We're remembering our dads. God bless them. Fuck. Yes. I hope we get this one. This is getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's the stress. We gotta play conservative, folks. We won. We won. We won for Dad. Yes, I wish I had a Lego trophy just like me and my dad had. I'd be like, yeah, Dad, in your face. But this time, out of respect, in your face, Dad. We gotta keep the tradition going. I love you, Dad. I'm gonna forever miss you. You're my dad. I'm your son. I love you. I hope. Who knows what's in the next life? But I hope, or if there, even if there, what is going on. But I hope when you transition to whatever's going on, because if time is relative, I hope I can see my dad and just hug whatever for me is and tell him how much I love him and how much I miss him. Oh, it kills me. It's the unknown, you know. All right. So, everybody, if you're watching, tuning in, make sure you give that thumbs up. And let's get on to the next game, shall we? So, let's do open ROM. Just take a second, folks. Gotta load up the next one. I think I'm gonna play a little game of golf, because man, we used to play that. We loved it. Oh, of course, it's the one that doesn't play. Maybe. Oh gosh, dang it! That pisses me off, doesn't it? Livestream is empty. That's okay. People are busy these days. All right. I'm just seeing if there's possibly an alternative, because sometimes there is in different folders. I just gotta check them and see if then I'm able to. Unfortunately, I don't think there is this time, ladies and gentlemen. That's all right. I'm just gonna go back to that folder and we'll open up a game that we did play together. Oh, 1943. He loved. Yeah, he loved that game. And he was good at it too. I forgot about this game. He had that little joystick I was talking about. Oh, it was good. I have one somewhere. It doesn't work for the... Oh. It doesn't work. This is the emulator. I actually have these games. If you look back, I actually got like a little Nintendo collection. I have all these games that I played as a kid back there, though. Oh, there we go. Start. Okay. Offensive power. Oh, yeah. I like it. I like what's going on right now. All right. Fighting against the axis of evil. Fighting for you, Dad. This game we will not beat. If you were my dad, you'd be kicking ass, because my dad kicks ass. Forever, Dad. You know, my dad had this uncanny ability just to beat ass at games. Like, you know, even into his old age, he played video games. I was surprised, like in the 2000s, probably about 2000, yeah, about around 2000, he bought this computer. 2001, he brought a pretty badass computer at the time from Circuit City. I remember coming home like, what the hell is this? And he hooked it up with some games, man. Like, he was playing, like, eventually he got, like, Wolfenstein. He's playing, like, these, he was kind of playing some B caliber games, like this Viet Cong game. But he was still enjoying them nonetheless. He played Call of Duty. And the thing is, he just would, like, meticulously go through this game and just beat the game's ass. And I know he enjoyed it. I think just eventually, you know, like, no one was buying him games, and he kind of fell out of it. But I know he enjoyed games, because eventually he bought him and my mother, they bought the Nintendo Wii, which a lot of moms did, I guess, huh? Oh, crap. And he would play Mario Golf. They love that game. I actually played him at Mario Golf, and I beat him. He hated it, because I would take all these extra swing shots. But no, he was good at it. You could tell he was good. And you saw his records, too. Oh, he was... Darts, like... You know, just cold, not playing darts for years. He just would pick it up and beat your ass, you know what I mean? He was really good at pool, too. Like, I'm not joking, like, good at pool. He would win people. Like, bowling... My dad actually beat, like, a Hall of Fame bowler, because he used to play locally all the time. Marshall Holman, he beat him. Like, locally. He never bragged or boasted about it. He just was, yeah, I beat Marshall Holman before he went professional. Or maybe when he was professional. Marshall Holman was on Fantasy Island, too, fun fact. And even into his later years, he got back in bowling. And, man, he was good. He got, like, an injury eventually from working as a mechanic, like his shoulder. And it put him out for a couple years. And probably took a couple... pins off, you know, his score maybe, but man, he was good. I had to go for it. Oh, we almost had it. I didn't know what my special button was. That's cool. That was fun anyways, huh? Guys, you guys want to play another game here. I'm gonna check and make sure my live stream's going well, actually. Clicking over. I hope this is all right. This should be good. I see it is a streaming, folks. And I'm glad that everybody's here. Let me get back to the game. All right. Just no one happens to be chatting. That's all right. I'm chatting enough for everybody. You know, and the beauty about YouTube is people can always come back. You know, if you just lost your dad and this is 4 years since I just posted this, great. You know, I hope you have some video game memories. Leave your video game memories of your dad below, you know, even if he's still living, just, you know, because you'll be thinking about that guy. And if he is still living, give him a call right now. Or if you live next to him, go see the guy. Give him a kiss. Tell him you love him, for God's sakes. Jesus. What's wrong with these as well? I'm going to drink a little bit of water here. Also, with you know, all this drama, I forgot to give a shout out to Kit Can. What up? #1 subscriber, Kit Can. I love you, Kit Can. Thank you. Also, yeah, Antonio, if you're chilling in too randomly, my old subscriber, and I got a few other subscribers. Thank you so much for being there. I really appreciate it. So I think we're gonna get back into this. Try one more time, real hard. We're boosting the offensive power. If you're just tuning in, this is the live stream for dads. Because we're all gonna lose your dad eventually, and I lost mine, and it sucks. And I thought a good way to remember him would be to play some games that we played together as a kid. Because he was an awesome gamer. I bet a lot of our dads growing up are awesome gamers, really. Just being like with that adult mind. You know, it takes an adult mind to really kick ass in games sometimes. But my dad was good, though, man. I remember, I think he beat this game. He was also good at Rad Racer. Oh, we got to play Rad Racer next. Rad Racer next, folks. Keep watching if you like Rad Racer. Because my dad was awesome. I don't think he beat Rad Racer. Rad Racer's a dang hard game. Yeah, and the guy was a working man. Whoa, yeah, shotgun. Whoa, yeah. Here we go, shotgun style. Speaking of shotguns, my dad had shotguns. Everything reminds me of my dad did. Nah, in a good way. This is a live stream of remembrance, of pleasant things. Not of sadness here. Good things, folks. Because dads are good. They can be bad, but we all can. And when you die, when they die, geez, you gotta let that crap go. You gotta remember the good. I wish I didn't get that little throwing start. That's alright. Shotgun coming up. What's that? Brute beer. Visual contact with surface of forces. Pull your socks up, folks. Take your shoes off. I just want to get away from everybody. What is... I was trying to find my combo button. I don't know where it is. That's alright. We're playing it harder style without the little special shot. We don't need no special shot. We're doing it for Dad. We're gonna beat him. We're beating this one for you, Dad. Access to the people here. Oh. Yeah, I'm not trying to be silly or anything, you know. I miss my dad. I'm just... This one's for you, Dad. My dad knows. We're doing it with... Let's do it. I will not be stopped. Yes. For you, Dad. Mission clear. At least we got through mission 1 for Dad. Woo! My fingers got blisters on them. That thumbs up if you love dads. Thumbs up if you love dads, for God's sakes. Ah. Jesus. Alright, Dad. Here we go again. Who knew war was so vicious? Oh, that's I did now I do got a special weapon. And I do know how to use it. My bad. I like this color scheme here. Totally 80s. Alright, what's our strategy here, folks? To live. And to live well. I don't know what that... I think that might have been a bomb. I know if you get all those orange planes, if you shoot them all down, that's when you get a power-up. So, our objective is definitely for that. I really wish I had one of those auto-fire controllers. Let's act like those weren't invented. It's always fun to do it the manual way too. It really is. I'm not saying that to be cliche. Because how many times as a kid you had an auto fire? I don't remember anybody that had an auto fire except my dad had it like I mentioned earlier. My dad, the man. He had a joystick that had auto fire. Other than that, I guess maybe some people had that, but they weren't that common. That's what I was trying to say. Most people just had the classic square or rectangular NES controller. The classic. That thing cannot be broken either. It can, but ooh, it's hard. Really gotta be a dumbass. What the hell just happened? Oh, we gotta... Yes, we gotta up it. I'm all about the defensive. Because we need all the help we can get. Know what I mean? You know what I mean. Alright, shout out to dads when we can. Shout out to the living. If you are living and you're watching this live stream, take a deep breath and thank your lucky stars. Because shit can get real quick. Cracks in your world will be exposed. It's just a matter of when, my friends. Goose. Alright, let's get into another game. What should we do? What game should we do? I'm just going to open up. I'm sure I'm going to see a game right off the bat. I got one in my mind. Don't click nowhere. Let's talk about dads. Tell me a story about your dad. Would you like to hear a story about mine? Or Commando, we mentioned it earlier. So, I don't think I finished my story, what I often do. So, my dad rented this game. And we played it, and he was good, too. Did I click it here? There we go. And he loved it so much, he told my mom, he was like, hey, Mom, take your son, Bob Hammerstone. Go down to the store tomorrow and get this damn game. It's good. And I remember exactly what the games looked like at the time. I'm not joking. They were hanging up like on a wall, like on a pegboard, or I don't really remember what the wall looked like, to be honest. But I remember they were hanging up. This run might be a little screwed, but we're still gonna play it. God bless your dad. He loved this game. And you know what this cool thing was? Is they didn't have the game. So we never got the game. I was hyped up to get a game. And actually, that was one of the days we walked away with no game. Or possibly that was the day that we walked away with Rambo. Which is probably the dumbest thing my family ever did. Was buy Rambo. Don't buy Rambo, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a good game. It is horrible. Horrible game. Yeah, we might have bought that. You know, they're gonna keep spawning. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, let's save our guy. I'm gonna pretend like this is my dad. Dad, I'm coming for ya. Dad. Yeah, and just like real life, Dad escapes into the ether. Can't touch. Oh man, I went and saw like they had a viewing. So I actually got to see the old guy yesterday, I think. God dang it, it's a blur now. You know, I never said we're gonna win them all for Dad. Impossible. But yeah, I got to see the old guy. And let me tell you, yeah, you know, it's like part of me was talking to him like it was normal. You know, I was just looking at him. It's just like, dang, here's my dad. You know, it's like, here is my dad. I was looking at him, and I even caught myself cracking a couple jokes and stuff. You know, it's my dad. But then, you know, I'm just realizing I'm not doing well right there. The guy's dead, you know. He is not here. It's his body, you know. I touch him. I touch his hands, and they're cold, but you feel like they're rough, you know, because he had these working man hands. He was a mechanic, you know, a career mechanic, like working on cars, just a master mechanic. He had these working man hands. I just felt his hands, you know, gave the guy a kiss, and man, you know, he just had this cold skin. It was still my dad, though, you know. And then before you know it, you gotta leave your dad. And they're gonna like incinerate the guy. You know, you just don't want to think about your dad, your protector, the guy that was hopefully was there for you when you were young. You don't want to think about in a situation like that, but boom, there he is, laid out in front of you. And you gotta remember that the rest of your life, you know. And then your dad's not gonna be there. You just got these memories, these fading memories. Are we at a mini boss? Is this what's going on right now? Caught up in this dad. My dad would have already kicked these guys' ass. Jesus. I think we got it. Oh, we got it. For you, Dad. Somehow we're getting through. Yes! Thumbs up. Thumbs up for that. Let's eat some oatmeal. Yum, 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 yum. What is he eating? My dad loved oatmeal. He didn't always eat oatmeal. He probably should have ate more oatmeal. But he loved it nonetheless. Oh, there's the grenade button. Damn, I got a lot of grenades. I like not using them, making it harder on myself. Loving it. What the hell was I just talking about? You know, that truck just reminds me of my dad's truck. I'll tell you about my dad's truck. 1993 Toyota pickup truck. It was a 4-wheel drive. It was, oh man, it was, he still has it. He just replaced the engine. And the thing was, he's a mechanic. He paid these clowns to do it. And they didn't even do a good job. So he had to like redo it himself. And he did it like a master mechanic. I better just get out of here instead of being a doofus. But yeah, that's what he did. He just, everything, he would take his time and just do it well. You know, he procrastinated on stuff just like everybody. But man, when he would do stuff, he was the master. He was the man. I'm not just saying that just to try it too. Be positive about, you know, someone that's passed away, but it's the real truth. He was the man. He still is the man. I love you, Dad. Peace to all dads that's passed away. Peace to all dads that are still alive. May your sons treat you well. Because you deserve it. Because we all got problems, you know, even our dads, you know. I mean, we probably all realize that. I feel like we were just here. Oh, this is tough. It got thick right there. It got thick. Alright, we're making it through anyways. If you're just tuning in, my name's Bob. You know, my parents actually call me Bobby. My dad would call me Bobby. It's funny, like in my old age. Okay, I actually hit that guy on purpose because I thought he was my, I was supposed to free him. That was my bad. Me bad. Should we play again? Yeah, let's play. Yes, play another one. Why not? Oh, can one player continue? Is that an option? Oh, wait. Well, anyways, let's play it again. We'll do better this time, anyways. Play another one for you, Dad. You know, this is about just playing these games. He can't play them no more. To all the dads that can't play games no more, enjoy this, Commando. Because this game is good. Actually, I think it's available on some PC ports. And it might be available, like, I know definitely in arcade. And it's definitely better on other ports. But, you know, we just had a Nintendo growing up. And I loved it. My dad, when he bought the... I don't think I finished any of my stories. But like I was saying earlier, he bought the Nintendo early... Oh, crap. I got hung up on that palm tree. Damn it. And he went and bought, at the same time, like Zelda. I remember him coming home with Zelda, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, Hogan's Alley, Donkey Kong, and Volleyball, and Ice Hockey. I swear. No, he might not have had all those. You know, I was so dang young at the time. I'm telling you, I was young. But we eventually got those in rapid succession. And I remember eventually we got Super Mario 3 way down the road. I remember loving that game. I remember playing that so much with my dad, though. Sorry, guys, left you behind. Me bad. You know what movie was my favorite as a teenager? One of my favorites, not the favorite, but one of the top 5 was Tommy Boy with Chris Farley. You know, and the crazy thing is, I just bought it from Goodwill on VHS. I watch VHS tapes. Thumbs up if you like VHS tapes, right? And I watched this game, I watched this movie, and damn it, Tommy Boy's dad dies. You know, that's the whole movie. It's him trying to, you know, he's growing as a man and going through this trial in his life of his dad dying, having a heart attack, and it's quite touching, actually. Damn good movie, Chris Farley. We miss you, R.I.P. Oh, this game has got very much harder. Damn it. Yeah, Chris Farley. I remember I was a sophomore in high school. A sophomore or a junior in high school. In math, I had math class. I remember specifically math class. I remember thinking, damn, man, Chris Farley's dead. I used to watch him on Saturday Night Live, dude. Dying laughing, dude. Big fan of Saturday Night Live. Well, I watched Saturday Night Live back in the 6th grade religiously. Back then, you know, you were too young. At least for me, I was too young. I wasn't going out with friends doing anything. I lived out in the country anyways. That's another thing, you know. My dad chose to buy a house in the country. Thank God, Dad. You know, I got a lot of memories from that and have appreciation for nature. I still go out there. Love it. I don't know what the hell I was talking about either. But I know this. I love you, Dad. Good God. Good God, it's a massacre. Let's see if we can get this Commando back home. Back to his wife and children. Let's hope he doesn't have wife and children. If he does, he picked the wrong occupation. Going on guns blazing like this. Oh, here we are. Yeah, last time you killed me, I got something for you this time. This is they're literally coming out of the tunnels here. Die, you bastards. Alright, we got it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you like steaks. Because my dad loved to eat steaks. He liked Jack in the Box too. I remember going to Jack in the Box with him a number of times. That was actually a real cool memory. 1-3. This might be the last damn level. Because I know this repeats a lot. I think there's like 3 levels. This might be the last level. Or I might just be bullshit. And it's never good to stand there in this dang level because they just keep respawning. Yeah, my dad loves steaks. What dad doesn't love steaks? I'm sure there's plenty of dads that don't love steaks. Especially from certain religions, you know, that don't even eat beef. But however, yeah, my dad likes steaks. Reminds me I'm hungry too. I would love a steak. Mom, go eat steak. Love you, Dad. Apparently you can fall off in that mud puddle. Yeah, we used to always eat. He used to always have me over and cook steaks for me. Not always, but quite often. It was a good time. And now he's gone. But his legacy lives on. He spread a lot of love. That's good things about dads. About good dads, I guess. They spread love. That's important for us to remember, you know. A lot of living is about loving. You gotta spread it around. It's like a nice little sandwich. Peanut butter sandwich. You gotta spread the love. Spread the love equally around. Alright. So that's 2 times through that game. How's everybody think we should switch up to a new game, huh? Into the NES archives to find another one of Dad's favorites here. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, you know, he didn't, oh, you know, we had Excite Bike growing up too. He didn't play that too much. I'm looking for another one here. It's going to be a surprise. Popeye's pretty good. Popeye's next. No, oh yeah. Yes, Rad Racer. There she be. Please open. She did. Thank God. All right. We're starting up. Oh, yes. Oh, not 3D. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, if you're a new subscriber, my name is Bob. Welcome. I mean, yeah, new viewer. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe too. Why don't you? I'm pressing buttons here. What the hell? There we go. That might have cost us the game. So just a disclaimer, I have this dang controller, and it's mapped out, but it's not mapped out that well. But well enough. We'll do this fun. You know, my wife's really good at this game too. I was playing with her. Actually, I play this game at least a couple times a year. I'm playing this game. There we go. I forgot about that. My wife's good at this game though, man. She kills it. Remember my dad getting way up in this thing. Never beaten it though. Oh crap. It's one of those tough games. Oh yeah. Sticking it through the corners. I just hope to get to the next level, which might be hard. Here we go. By the way, if you guys are watching this, my dad loved UFOs. He actually saw one. He claims he saw one, and I believe him too. He was adamant, very adamant about what he saw. He actually drew a picture for me one time. I don't remember it. It had red and green lights, and he saw it pretty up close. I'm gonna make it. Don't worry. Here we go. We're making it right now. Ka-choose! I just had that feeling. The Great Spirit was with me. Yes. Oh crap! It's getting dark. Ah! I wonder. But this is a high stress situation right now. I better slow down. You know, I keep switching the dang music on accident. Sorry, everybody. This is the way it goes. Kick can. Love ya. #1 viewer. What? #1 viewer. What? Oh, I should have slowed down. I just take it too aggressive. Too aggressive in life sometimes too. Too aggressive sometimes. Can be a mistake. Are we running out of time? No. Alright, that was probably the death knell. This late in the game? No way in hell. That's okay. You know, Rad Racer sounds cool, but I do not know if I am in the mood to be kicking Rad Racing ass. Barely hanging on. So next Tuesday is my dad's funeral. And then after that we have a wake, my family. Hey, we made it. I'll be a son of a bitch. Oh gosh, we made it to San Francisco, everybody. Home of the Giants and the Golden State Warriors, and home of Stephen Curry. I'm gonna get a little water real quick, please. You guys haven't drank water in a minute. Please go get yourself some water. Yes. Oh, that reminds me of fishing with my dad, which that is some of the best memories of my life as well. Fishing with my dad. The guy was a good fisherman. All right, here we go. I think it's all. There we go. But this one time, we were out there and the wind started blowing and the waves started heaving. Oh boy, were they heaving. And we were in this little tiny aluminum boat, and I remember just like the whole boat was almost lifting out of the water as we were going back to the car. It was crazy. It was funny. Just being such a kid, you know, and he had us put our life jackets on. But we just knew everything was going to be all right. My sister was there. I think I slept for a little bit of the time too, because that was one of the things too. You know, when you're young, I probably stayed up all night eating candy and playing video games. And did I make it? I remember sleeping in the boat though for a little bit, but then I woke up and then started catching fish. I was actually a pretty good fisherman back in the day. Still in. Just don't fish that often. And I don't have experience catching everything, but I can catch like a lot of bass and trout. My dad, his favorite was German browns. He loved to go up to this lake called La Mola Lake. And man, we would go out to these logs and pull them apart and get these beetle larvae out of them, and we'd use that for our bait, and we'd kill them. We had this little fishing hole, which actually went back to a couple years ago, because unfortunately my dad stopped fishing with me when I was pretty young for some reason, which is a sore spot. But it is what it is. I went back there. I took my son, and the mosquitoes were thick that day too. Oh man, that's another story. And guess what? The Forest Service or whoever takes care of that place did. They turned at like this huge ass lake. That, you know, it's not even that many people go to that damn lake. They turned, of all places, the place where we went to fish, our little fishing hole that was badass, our secret fishing hole. They turned it into a campsite. Not just any type of campsite. It's like an RV Poland site. It was heartbreaking to see that. You know, having so many memories as a kid right there with just your family. And you know, yeah, you only have those memories. You can't make new ones. Kind of symbolic how that place was turned into a campsite. Let's throw another game on, huh? What game tonight? We're mixing up quick. Let's play some Popeye. I was in the mood for some Popeye. Here we go. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you give that thumbs up. Oh, invalid. No volleyball tonight. I've had all these ROMs for such a long time. Not all of them work for some reason. I gotta find, you know, we had a Donkey Kong. We had Donkey Kong, and he was pretty good at that one. So, oh, but we can play Donkey Kong Class. Sorry, this is taking a minute here. Keep having some. Here we go. I hear a motorcycle in the distance. Those dang motorcycles. We'll just play Donkey Kong Classics. Yeah. Because it's pretty much the same thing. We had the black box, just only the Donkey Kong version. But this is the same damn thing, you know? Yeah, I remember my dad kicking ass at this one. Popeye, he played this one a lot, but I know he really dug Popeye. He was good at that one. He was the man. What game did you guys' dads, where, you know, hopefully your dads are still alive? Is there games that they like? Let me know in the comments. That'd be great. Just to get a sense, you know. I think my fondest game, though, like I mentioned earlier, is ice hockey, which we played earlier in the video. You gotta check it out, everybody. That was a nail biter. Went on to like triple OT. It's a good one. This Donkey Kong, I like probably Donkey Kong 2 Junior just as much or a little bit more than this one. But this is the one that we had growing up. I didn't even play Donkey Kong Jr. that I remember until I was probably, oh crap. Thank God. That was lucky, huh? Until I was older. That I remember. So I'm probably best at this one just because I have that ability from a kid. You know, I developed it when I was a kid. Oh man, I remember playing Ninja Gaiden. All right, listen to this, everybody. I was playing Ninja Gaiden. Whoa! I ran in it as a kid, and I don't know what boss I was up to. I was probably pretty high up there. That game's pretty hard, by the way. And And I remember I almost had him dead, like just a few bars of health left. And guess what happened? I died. And my dad woke up from a nap right then. And he comes out and he says, oh, what's wrong? And I'm like sitting there crying for some reason. I was just so frustrated. And I say, oh crap, that music started freaking me out. I said, the cat scratched me, Dad. And he was like, I need to like grab the cat and threw it outside. It was funny. Funny but sad, you know. I lied to my dad. I just felt I was so embarrassed that like I was crying over a video game, you know. But it is what it is, and I always thought that was kind of funny. That was back in the day when like Newhart was on TV. You guys like that Newhart? Bob Newhart's funny as hell. You guys should check him out. YouTube that guy. Talk about funny. He does these bits. These bits where he'll be talking on the phone to himself, but he'll be acting like, you know, he'll be playing two characters. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Right here. Crap. I was trying to duck and you can't duck. What other game? I wish we could play a golf game for my dad. You know what I'm gonna do next? I think for the next probably month or so. By the way, you know, if you're watching this every Wednesday, I live stream at you know, I like to say 9:15 or something, but you know, to be honest, it probably is not gonna be there. But I do leave a notification about what time it is. So if you're interested in watching me, just be looking for that notification. It'll probably be around 10 p.m. But it'll be Wednesday for sure. Something I'm doing. Kit Kat, another shout out. Kit Kat likes to cheer me on. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to cheer me on, make sure you tune in at those live streams. You know, I'll probably do another one of these. I just want to cover all the games that my dad played, and you know, talk about some memories and just get that up in a video form. Just hey, you know, something might happen to me one day. My dad can always watch that. I mean, my kid, I have a son and my daughter. They can always watch that and hear about my dad and these sweet video game memories. You know, a lot of people don't understand. You know, video games are awesome, and they're a good way to spread those memories. We made it. We made it. What's more fun than video games? A few things. They're a good way to do things with kids. At home, you know, at nighttime. I'm not a big video game player during the daytime. I feel like I could be more productive. But nighttime, yeah. I like just grabbing a paddle, kicking some Donkey Kong ass. Who doesn't? Spanking that hairy behind. Thinking about Dad. R.I.P. Dad. R.I.P. We're getting trapped. Hey, Folk Raven Bear, what's up? Nothing much. I'm doing a tribute live. Oh, we're getting stuck by Donkey Kong. We're doing a tribute live stream for my father. He passed away just recently. So I thought I would play some of our favorite Nintendo games and talk about the old guy. And yeah, just share some of those memories. I'm glad that you tuned in, folks. We got everybody. You know, everybody. There's not really many people here, but I'm just saying, people that are watching this video in the future, Folk Raven Bear is in the house. Go check out his channel. This guy, he's the real deal. He's a genuine guy. And if you like just watching genuine people tell stories, and he got a good segment called Game Raid, check the guy out. He's awesome. Anyways, so that's what's up, Folk Raven Bear. I think I'll get into this game one more time. I clicked my mouse off. Awesome. That makes me feel great. I like it when people check in like that. Here we go. Oh, finding the button here. You know, I'm gonna play Donkey Kong Jr. even though my dad didn't play it, just because I'm feeling crazy right now. And my dad was crazy just like me. Don't worry, guys. My skill at Donkey Kong 2 is not great. And I will probably die very quickly. And then we'll be off to another game. So we got Folk Raven Bear over here. My man. What do you say? Me and my sister did the same when my mom passed away. Played the crap out of Pac-Man on Atari that night. Yes. Pac-Man. Yeah, I'm sure my dad had... Who didn't have experience with Pac-Man during that time? Pac-Man's been everywhere. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, both the Pac-Man family is a very revered family in my household. Whoa. Yeah. Well, that's good for you. It's a good way. You know, so many memories are tied up in video games. When you play them, it's like a little, because you have sight and sound, and you just turn them on, and it's like almost like a little time machine. It sends you back there. That's good. We got these crocodiles, and they're coming tough. We're going. Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, we're through the first level. We're through the looking glass. Here we go. Baboosh. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. I remember my dad playing Hogan's Alley, which we can't unfortunately recreate on the emulator. Sorry, everybody. But he was a crack shot at that game. And that, you know, that's something that can't really be recreated in modern times either, which is unfortunate. You know, I suck at this game. I'm belling for it. Yes. I must channel the force. You know, all those... Maybe I just gotta jump on this thing. You know what? I think I'm just going to scrap this game anyways. We're out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to another game. So, good timing. So, Folk Raven Bear just typed in. Let's gather around. Let's read what he wrote. Miss Pac-Man is my favorite. My dad wasn't a big video gamer, but we used to play real sports tennis on Atari almost every night, and Ice Climber on the NES. Ice Climber. That was a good game. Jumping's a little quirky, but very, very good game. Yeah, man. Video games, like competition with your dad. It's just something about, I don't know. You know, I'm not a girl, or, you know, I don't know how it feels to be wanting to compete with your dad as a girl, but as a young boy, competition with your dad was it, man. You just wanted to beat him so bad and everything. It was often you lost. It was one of those things, huh? Let's play some Excite Bike. I remember we had Excite Bike. I remember playing it on occasion with the guy. Hopefully it loads up. And we got it. Yeah, Pac-Man. So many. I remember playing Pac-Man at the pizza restaurant, I think. Also off-road, super off-road at the pizza parlor. My dad was, this was back in the day when people could, like, smoke cigarettes. I mean, this was so long ago. You could smoke cigarettes in the restaurant. My dad was actually a cigarette smoker back in the day. He quit smoking, and he started just chewing nicotine gum. And the thing was, he never really gave that up. He just chewed nicotine gum for years. But, what the hell was I talking about? Super off-road at the pizza parlor. Pappy's Pizza, which was bought out by Abby's Pizza in the Northwest chain. But it's still darn good. Check it out sometime. Yeah, my dad loved that pizza. Man, so many good times. So many good times. We got springtime on the way. New beginnings, everybody. Springtime is an awesome time. I was just at, you know, my last time I saw my dad, you know, I was kind of upset at the guy. Yeah, man. I just wish I was. I wish I would have known it was my last time. You know, not have all that bullshit, man. We do that so often. We have this bullshit on our hearts, and it keeps us from loving our loved ones like they should be. And before you know it, fucked up shit happens. It's unfortunate. Hey, we took first. Pizza and video games are a hard combo to beat. Man, I know. I remember. Yeah, I remember. Jesus, we're getting caught up here. I remember, often or not, because we would rent video games on the weekend usually. I remember getting stuck with some doozies too. But just, you know, you were stuck with it, so you just played the hell out of it. Like Godzilla for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I remember getting that. I remember thinking, what the hell is going on in this game? But, you know, it was like bad weather outside, and that's all I had. And I just played that hell out of the thing. I remember, like, not wanting to give it back at the end. Like, I kind of got the hang of it and ended up loving it, dude. That's kind of a cool memory. But, yeah, I remember just, we would often get that Abby's Pizza. Get like chicken and chips, which are just basically like a certain cut of potatoes. They're real good, and man, we go get a video game. I remember getting Zelda: Link to the Past. Oh, that was a fun one. You know, my dad played Zelda too. That's one game my dad did play, was Zelda. He loved that. Yeah, I'm a winner. That's another story. I'm a winner. That reminds me, you know, it sucks. You know, going to school is cool. Going to public school it's a cool thing. It can be a cool thing. But often than not, you get stuck in a class and there's 15 other dudes. You got to pick your friends from them. Yeah, Godzilla. All right, I got to catch up on this chat here. I'm here for the chat. I'm here for the chat here. So let me catch up. You're a winner. It's funny. I like the first Godzilla, but I remember renting Godzilla 2, and that was interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't play Godzilla 2 when I was younger, but Godzilla 1, that was a one fun-ass week, and I tell you, once I got the hang of it, I was like, man, I loved it. And then Folk Raven Bear says, and the first time I ever rented a game, it was Amagon. Ruined my weekend. I hope I pronounced that right. You know, I have that. That's the one with the cover as like a boy turning into a man or something, I think. I cannot read and ride a dirt bike at the same time. That's probably why you don't see people in motocross reading magazines or books and riding a motocross. Luckily, this ain't real life, right? Excite Bike. Almost real life, but not quite. I like that photography guy. He's always is there, vigilant. Always with the right camera angle. Love that guy. Love you, photography guy. Oh, I hope we won. I don't think we did. Yes, we did. Man, I don't know. What is it? Tonight is our night. Ranking number 1. We did it, Ted. Oh, I like this color. But see, back in the 80s was the time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When you had bright green tracks. What is wrong with the world these days? Bring the bright green tracks back. Actually, they have bright green crosswalks, but that's not good enough. I'm telling you. We got another message. Folk Raven. Yep, that's the game. That is the game. I was trying to play golf earlier, Folk Raven Bear. My ROM's corrupted. I'm going to have to play that next week. My dad loved golf. Not playing the game, unfortunately. That would have been cool if he would have played that. I would have loved playing golf. But the game, Nintendo game, which is the second best thing. That game is pretty good. I think that game holds up to time, too. Just a regular black box golf game. Come on, Excite Bike. You know, riding this dirt bike, you want to hear a cool thing about my dad was he actually bought me a dirt bike. I was like a spoiled kid there for a while. He bought me it was a Kawasaki 60. And I rode that thing. Unfortunately, I had a growth spurt and I grew out of it pretty quickly. I was this lanky kid, man. But man, I remember just riding all around on that thing. It was so fun. Ranking 9? What the hell happened to us? Oh gosh. Do a wheelie over the short one. Oh, now he tells me. Now he. That's all right. That was a joke. I appreciate the advice. Let's maybe yeah. I just to make sure we catch up on the chat. It says, "Yep, that's the game." And Folk Raven Bear says, "Yes, do a wheelie over those short ones. You'll have a faster time." I don't know if I read that out loud. I think I'm gonna mumble that out loud. I'm a mumbler, by the way. It's some curse in a nightmare. Oh, I remember playing The Adventures of Lolo, not with my dad, but I remember playing that. My mom, she worked nights. I remember like one time she was sleeping during the day, and then I was at home, and I remember she rented me Adventures of Lolo. I remember just like that game to this day stumps the hell out of me. Oh crap! So I'm just looking through these games, and I know we'll find a game real quick that me and my dad played. Jackal, right there. We're finding Jackal. We're going for Jackals next, ladies and gentlemen. Please, God, let Jackal run. No, it doesn't run. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the ROM, I'm opening a ROM right now, and it doesn't work. But that's okay. Gosh, because I remember playing Jackal with my dad. If your dad is still alive, please force him to play Jackal with you. It is the best game to play with your dad. What games we got here? Now I'm just kind of thinking, like, what games did we? You know, we played a lot in the ones. I remember Dr. Mario. So let's play Dr. Mario. I remember kicking his butt at Dr. Mario. Yeah, Lolo. You know, that is one game that kicked my ass, like I was saying, and I'm going to go back one day and kick its ass. I'm going to make it my bitch. I'm telling you. I don't like how it made me feel as a kid. That son of a bitch, Lolo. No, that's a good game. Puzzle games. You know, the puzzle games, it doesn't matter if it's 8-bit graphics or modern graphics. A good puzzle game is awesome. It just, you know, it works the mind in a certain way, just like crossword puzzle. It's awesome. People forget. People forget here. Let's bump up the virus level. Whoa, what do you think, huh? 10? Oh, I shouldn't do 10. Should I? Speed, medium? Oh. Let's do the chill. We're doing it. No way. No way, Bob Hammerstone. No way will you beat all these. You'd have to be some Dr. Mario genius. Which, obviously, by your first moves, you're not. But let's put on a show for him. Use brain functioning 1000%. Probably not good enough. Must try harder. It's not looking good. By the way, I took some medicinal herbs. And this game is very tough right now, let me tell you. And Folk Raven Bear, I gotta pause this thing, man. Folk Raven Bear, thank you so much for being here, bro. I don't watch all your stuff, but I've been following you actually for a long time. You know, it's funny, like when YouTube suggests like different creators. I like to just click on like the smaller ones, and like I've actually done this multiple times. Like I'll just click on the smaller ones and just follow them. And I've been doing that with you and a couple other people, and it's just man, I like it, you know, and it's usually people, the smaller creators are a lot easier to talk to, and just it's a good time, man, and just yeah, thanks for so much for putting your stuff out there, everybody. If anybody watching this, Folk Ravenberry, wait, awesome dude, man, awesome dude. Pipe Dreams. All right, back. So Folk Ravenberry says, "Oh man, I love me some." Yeah, we wrote that, and then he says, "Pipe Dreams on NES is an underrated puzzle game." You know, I think you played that. Didn't you play that on one of your game raids? I actually had the NES cartridge. I sold it. I never played it. I heard it's pretty good. I heard it's pretty good. Yeah. Let's do this. You're good background sound while I'm working. Good. I try to find small newer channels too. Yeah, you know, and I think you know, you get more of that kind of personal. You know, I'm not. My content's not like polished by any means, so you get kind of like that rough, personal. It's kind of nice. It's kind of, but it can be also a disaster. What were we just playing? Oh crap! I should have done slow, but that's all right. I definitely remember playing this with my dad. He was pretty good. We didn't play this too often though, and he wasn't that big of a Tetris player, you know. So let's just screw it and reset it and try over, because that was going to be sure death. Slow it down. I think I need to work into that. Yeah, loops. I am familiar with a lot of these games, but I haven't played all of them. I guess I could play some of them soon. I also need to get the Green Dog video done, but I'm hurts my back at work recently. I don't want to move once I, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Luckily I never hurt my back at work, but I have, yes, I have hurt my back at work. And it sucks, man. Like, yeah, luckily when I got my back hurt, you know, it's just like, you know, a few days of not being able to, like, to really move. I mean, even going to the bathroom, you gotta like brace yourself. It's a wreck, man. Human body is very fragile. I mean, take it from my dad. You're here one day, enjoying your spring day. Literally, my dad this came out on a spring day. Him and my mom went to work. I mean, not went to town, as we call it. People in the country, we go to town. And so they went to town, ran some errands, bought like a little bird feeder, came home, ate some lunch. And then, yeah, the guy just, boom, heart attack. And my mom was talking on the phone at the time. Didn't see him go down. She's a nurse too, and she turned around, saw him, called 911, and it was just too late, man. Darn guy. Life. Green Dog. See, I played that game a little bit recently. I didn't play it as a young kid. It was all right. It'd probably be better if I had some nostalgia for it. Let's get back to the game, though, huh? All right, Bob Hammerstone. Take two. Here we go. See, I could probably always play better. But the thing is... Oh, crap. I gotta concentrate. Double tasking. Multitasking. See, I can't even talk correctly right now. Booyah. Two-player Dr. Mario is where it's at. Then it's not so much about your skill beating the level, it's your skill relative to the other player. We got another message, and I'm going to read it in just a second here. I'm just trying to win. Oh, I'm trying to win so bad right now. You guys can see my true talents, which is not much. Oh, that would have been a mistake. Why can't volleyball work? Damn it. I'm just gonna pause it. All right, Folk Raven Bear says, "Man, I'm from a small town. I'm gonna make a fictional name for. Man, I'm from a small town in Iowa. I still refer to going to bigger places as going to town." I try to give you like a country voice. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much everybody does in the country place. I love it, man. Oh, I remember I worked in New Mexico for a while, and that place is country, man. I worked in Catchon County. I was a fire lookout there. It was awesome job. If you ever get the chance to be a fire lookout, they're probably not going to be around forever. It's one of those jobs where a robot can really do it much more efficiently. Most things, most parts of the job. But yeah, I was in New Mexico. What the fuck was I talking about? Let me read your small town. And I remember everybody would wave at everybody when you would be driving past each other because you didn't really see that many people. It was, man, I love America, man. Traveling around America is badass. I recommend it to everybody if you have the means. It gets tough sometimes. I got kids and man, it gets tough. But now my kids are starting to get a little older and we're going to start camping out. Oh, wrong way. It's alright. And my head's not really in this game right now anyways. But I'm still going to beat its ass. I'm going to make it my bitch. Yeah, we're going to start going to the coast because I live in Oregon. Damn, we'll just switch it for a yellow. I'm going to go the Oregon coast. If you guys haven't been, please do one day. It's a beautiful thing. You know, pretty much every state I've ever been to is beautiful in its own way. I'm going to go check out these viruses. Mario, Caring Man. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. We got another message. Loving the messages. Much better than without messages. Alright, we're doing it. Crap. Ugh, that's alright. We're gonna beat this level. I think after this level, yeah. Let's just pause it and read this. Okay, Folk Raven Bear says, my mom was the town librarian, so legit knew everyone in town. Yeah. Yeah, well, those small towns. See, my town, it started getting bigger as I was, you know, I think when I was real young. I mean, it's probably a little bigger than small. Like, I think there's like 2,000 people there. So you didn't know everybody, you know what I mean? But definitely like school age, like the families, like a lot of families, you know, you would have multiple kids. And so, you know, there's a lot of familiarity with a lot of people, long as you kind of were in like the same kind of social, you know, peer groups, you know. Ah, yeah, camping. Me and the dog are getting ready to do that this year. He loves it. Never wants to go home. Yeah, dogs. Yeah, hell yeah, dogs are like wolves, man. They love it out there, man. You know, funny story. I don't know, funny story, or maybe just a cool story. But I was at another fire lookout up in Idaho. And this one was like a 5 mile long hike up to the top of the lookout. And it was up like, oh man, it was a crazy beautiful hike. And my girlfriend, who was my wife at the time, I had an English bulldog, beautiful dog, brindle, English bulldog, with like a white muzzle. Man, English bulldogs have the most character. I'm telling you, such a cool kind of breed. And we actually brought his ass up to the lookout. We hiked him like overnight, taking our time, and I had to carry him over like a bunch of it. Man, and carrying like, he weighed like 65 pounds. Try carrying all that dead weight. Almost impossible. So we get him to the top though. And then I had my bulldog on top of the lookout. It was awesome. And he loved it. I mean, I was just talking about my wife tonight because I heard some wolves on TV, and actually we heard wolves. I remember hearing wolves during like dusk, hearing wolves multiple days, you know, and having my dog out there, you know, you could hear, you could see that wild part of him coming out, hearing those wolves, you know, his ears perking. Oh man, it was awesome, man. That dog loved it out there. Dogs love it, as long as they don't have to hike too far. They don't quite love that. So folk, yeah, yeah, the dog, he's getting ready for the camping. Awesome. Camping is a lot of good memories. You don't, it's hard to forget those good memories when you camping. Folk Raven Bear then says, I love to add some bushcrafting videos to my channel, but I don't want to take my good camera into the woods. That is definitely a possibility. Something could happen to it. Yeah, well, the thing is, you can do some bushcraft stuff just outside in your lawn, you know, like how-to videos, like how to make things. You don't necessarily have to be like in the woods, although that would be pretty. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to tell, like, one of the cool things, my English bulldog, so we didn't hike him out of the lookout either, because it was like every 20 days, I would hike down off the lookout, and then I would go into town and get groceries. And then I would go drop him off at the helicopter base. And then, like, it was like, I don't know, a few days later, the helicopter would actually fly the groceries back out to me. And you got to adjust some volume here. Yeah, and so why I tell you this is that, so we had helicopters to resupply the lookout. And so when we closed up the lookout for the season, when winter came, we flew my dog out. on the helicopter, man. It was cool. But that dog is no more. Man, and that dog was awesome. Oh, that dog was awesome. That's cool. I take the dog whenever I can, Folk Raven Bear says. And he says, we got to go kayaking this year too. I did that one video where it was just me in the woods smoke. I think I remember that one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, in your monk robe, which actually, like, that's a outfit you got, like, if it's wool, like, that's actually a really good, like, bushcrafting outfit. You know, they're so warm. You can put, like, your little you know, your rope around your waist, if I remember right. But yeah, you cinch that up, keeps your heat in. Yeah, but actually pretty sweet little get up you got. Keep you warm. Yeah, sweet. All right. Well, hey, Folk Raven Bear, you know, it's I stream for an hour and 30 minutes tonight, and it's 11:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I live in Southern Oregon, and so yeah, I think I'm just gonna call tonight because I got to wake up and watch my kids, and if I don't get enough sleep, I am a bear, man. I am a bear, and I don't want to be a bear to my kids. You know, they're my kids, they're my love and my joy. You know, so I gotta be good to them. And we got another comment here. So Folk Raven Bear said, it was funny because my tripod broke, so I had to set the camera on a tree stump, and it was sort of hidden. It was also hunting season. I'm out there with the robe, and I'm thinking I'm watching. Yeah, I'm thinking watch some hunters. Yeah, you always got to watch out for hunters. I've worn costume into the woods often. You know, I have like a kind of a bushcraft out. I wear like wool. I have like a wool, like an old wool hat I wear, and just mostly just all wool. I buy it all at Goodwill, by the way. It's like, you know, wool dress pants. Man, they're wool, baby. You can get them for like $3. But anyways, yeah, I always try to bring some bright colors though during, you know, because those hunters. I mean, we've all been walking through the woods. What do we see? Beer cans. You know, a lot of those beer cans, you know where they're coming from? Hunters. Those hunters love to drink beer cans. Reminds me of another story in Idaho. I actually found a hunter's cache of beer. I was hiking way the hell out there too. I was like middle of nowhere, man, and I found like this. It was like this old kind of cabin, but it didn't have a roof. But it was like an old like horse camp. It was up in Idaho, and like I found like a tarp, and then someone taped it around like these 24 packs of Pabst Blue Ribbon. And I had like a little tiny backpack, and so I took one of them. It was like, I think probably a year old. I don't know. I drank it anyways. And I put it in my backpack, and I went back, and I found a little arrowhead that day too. It was pretty sweet. But man, dude, I got so many stories, man. So many stories. Hey, I look forward to seeing some more of your stories. I'll make sure to comment on your videos, Folk Raven Bear. And yeah, I guess I gotta get going, bro. And to whoever else is watching this in the future, if your dad just died, you know, you'll never, you know, you always will have a piece missing. Always a piece is going to be missing. And so he's got day by day, people. Let's take it day by day, and let's be the best human beings we can every day. And I think this is going to be a good world. And that's what our dads would like. Rest in peace, dads, and the dads that are alive. Let's treat them like kings, the kings that they are. To everybody else, Folk Raven Bear, thank you so much once again. Thank you, sir, kind sir, for sharing this tribute live stream with me. Thank you. And you know, I'm sorry for your loss too. And I'm glad that you have some awesome video game memories with your dad. That's awesome. And to everybody else, you know, love you, everybody. And this is Bob Hammerstone signing out. Make sure you get that thumbs up. See you later, everybody. Love everybody. Goodbye.